Hey guys, what's going on? It's UA72 Riddle on the forums. I know a lot of you guys have been after me about doing this review, and it's probably a little bit late to do it now since how there's been so many changes, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway because people are still asking. Things have been pretty hectic, but I finally got some downtime, so here's the follow-up review on my Zenesis Mini. First off, I want to show you guys all everything that it came with. Everything came in this nice, really nice case right here. You got a slot for your Zenesis, and without a tip it fits perfect in there. The strap is attached so it doesn't come off. And then you've got a zipper pouch, and that zipper pouch is going to hold all the extras that you get with this. This is absolutely one of the best kits that I've ever seen with any PV out there. First, you get 2 replacement tanks that come extremely well packed to make sure they get to you in one piece. You get, of course, your 325 mesh soaking in VG. You get your 400 mesh soaking in PG. I believe it's 20 gauge Kanthal. Plenty. That don't look like much, but that will make a ton of coils. You're probably good if as long as you know how to make a coil. That's easily a year's supply right there. You get your 2 washers, and let me explain what these are for. The washers in the bottom, you have magnets in the switch. It's not spring loaded, it's magnets, and you can take out one of the magnets. There's 2 magnets in there, and one that's set into the button that does not come out. You can take off one of the extra magnets, and when you do that, you can replace the magnet with this washer to keep the button, keep the screw head from protruding up and constantly activating. So that's what that's for. And then of course you get your 2 Allen wrenches for your top. Each screw is a different size, which is kind of a pain, but once you get used to making a coil, it's not that big of a deal. You might have to do it maybe once every month. Let me get these out of the way so that we don't have to end this on a sour note about the Zenesis. There's really not much negative to say about it. My issues with this. Alright, on the switch, and this is going to be across the board for me on any bottom activated mod or PV in this case. I would love to see a locking ring on there, because that keeps me from putting it in my pocket. I absolutely cannot carry this anywhere with me. There's a couple reasons, but this is the main one. I cannot carry this anywhere with me because there is no lock. I would love to see that. The other issue I have is I know there's reasons for this being the type of cap that it is with no threads, but that also keeps me from carrying it anywhere, because the one time I did try, you can see it pops off fairly easy. And if you put it in your pocket and you lean over or bend over, your cap starts to do that. And the first time I carried it, it leaned over and it kind of messed up my wick, so I had to put a new wick in it. But that's okay. The other issue I have with the top cap is the air hole. It's a little too airy of a draw for me personally. That's personally for me. And of course, these are all opinions. They're all personally to me. I would like to see a smaller air hole, which now, since I've waited so long, there is another cap out with a tighter hole for a tighter draw. Other than that, there's really nothing negative that I can say about this. The quality of the material used in this is top notch. You're not going to find any other mod out there, or PV in this case, just in case you're watching Zen. You're not going to find anything with the quality of this. There's a couple that have tried to use titanium. Zen went and made a full one out of titanium. Absolutely brilliant. This is surgical grade stainless steel. If it's good enough to be implanted in your body, it's the absolute best material that you can make something like this out of. The quartz glass absolutely fantastic. I know a couple of people have had issues with them falling over and breaking. I haven't had any of those issues yet. I think that it just goes along with the surgical stainless steel. It's absolutely beautiful and brilliant, and I think the new tanks are flame polished tanks to kind of strengthen them up a little bit. And but me personally, mine's fell over a few times, and I've never had any issues with cracking or breaking or anything like that. It doesn't get any better than this. It really doesn't. Zen took his time and he thought everything out, and he put the best materials that he could and the best design possible to give you the absolute best vape that you could get, and you will definitely get that with this. Now, this PV will not be for everyone because of a couple of different reasons. But as far as if you don't want it firing in your pocket, if you want an at-home PV that will give you the most pleasant vape you've ever had, this will be the one for you. And if you don't work in do the kind of work that I do, this is an okay PV. If you work in an office, perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Very classy. I mean, it doesn't look kind of crazy like some of the other ones do. Very, very classy, very nice looking, very easy to look at, very easy to talk about. You will not be disappointed with this at all. Let me show you some of the vapor. Now, I didn't want to put any flavor in it right now, so I put this unflavored 50-50 36 milligram mix. I can't use this a whole lot with that. It chokes me up. But you can see you get a ton of thick vapor out of this. And it's like that every time you get a drag out. Now, I am having a little bit of connection issue with my switch, but when it fires, it's just brilliant. I've gotten used to the airy draw hole, so I know not to pull too hard on it, and it just clouds and clouds of vapor every single time. Nice and thick and lots of flavor when it has flavor in it. It does not get any better than this. So you guys head on over to House of Hybrids. Check out everything he's got. Get on the list, the waiting list for these. Even though there is a waiting list, it's well worth the wait. ECF, VaporWall. Get on the threads. Get in line for one of these. You're going to get a top-notch product that comes with a top-notch group that just as friendly as they can be, and a creator that is absolutely the best that you can find. Zen is a very, very brilliant man, and he is more than willing to help anybody out. So any of you guys that are on the fence about it, getting any of his products, do not hesitate. You will not be disappointed. Sorry it took so long to get this review out to you guys. Like I said, I know it's probably pointless now, there's so many of them out there, but run out. Don't wait. Don't go searching for anything else. This is the PV right here. So go check them out. VaporWall.com. On the forums, look up Zenesis. Get in line. Get you one of these. Be totally happy. I promise. For now, keep on vaping, everybody.